Alrighty, there we go. Mic's hooked up. Give me just a moment. I've got to, gotta find I know, right? Actually, I was about to post the link. 1 second. I gotta first pull up Discord. I don't even have Discord loaded up on my laptop. I'm interested in this run. It should be pretty good. Not a huge fan of the bandit's knife for general combat, but I like the whip, so that's good. And here, I actually have to pull up so many windows to get this changed because my regular browser doesn't let me sign in on YouTube because I don't want it to let me sign in on YouTube. Pretty much. So. Oh my goodness. Exploding. Okay. I can post the link now. Let's see. Should be it. Bandit's knife is good, but it's not good for... I shouldn't say general combat, because it's great for that, because you can backstab. It's not good for, bosses. Which is what was really weird. Because... it's one of the four lords that you select. Let's go ahead and mute that. It just unlocks bosses for you to challenge. Or not, sorry. Too many things on my mind. It unlocks daggers for you to use against, any dagger you want against bosses. Which really isn't all that useful. Ooh. 1 second, I gotta find the link to that, to the challenge. I'm gonna link it in the, video description. So, that's what's happening right now. And themed. Alrighty. I think the worst part about this is that I've never played a Castlevania game. Yet here we go, doing a Castlevania based run. Let me double check. Hey, look at that. If you refresh, you can actually see the link now. Not that you guys need to see the link, but, I know, it's crazy. I've never played any Castlevania. I think there's one on the Switch, isn't there? There should be. Like an old one, not a new one, obviously. But I was thinking about buying that, seeing as I like Metroidvanias. It should be good. Here, we'll go ahead with the name. Oh boy. Is there enough room? I guess so, look at that. Ooh, Rogue Legacy is good. Yes, yes, actually that would be sweet if you could find some sliders. Whoop, wrong class. Thief. Goddess's Blessing. Anything else specific? I'll wait for you to... I don't know how long it would take, but I've got plenty of time tonight, so... Until then, I shall make a standard character and just create a random face, or a similar face. We're going down that path, I see. Is it on the NES thing? Oh man, if it is, I should definitely play it. I have never checked. I haven't touched that besides like immediately after getting Nintendo Online. I haven't really touched it since, so these faces are boring. Alright, I guess I could check right now while I'm waiting for the sliders. I don't know how hard it is to find out. Not the Nintendo Online, but the sliders. I'll check that real quick. I don't even remember how to get to the Nintendo Online games. The NES collection. Do you have to actually have it from the eShop? I would assume so. Oh, you're gonna beat me to it. No, the newest batch of games, though, definitely wasn't that. It was like 2 games, but neither of them... I don't think I recognized either one. Maybe I did, but... from the eShop. Cool. I'll find it. Oh, it's not there? That's sad. Shovelware? Here, I'll download and see. I've never downloaded it on my Switch. I played it, a friend had got a Switch before me and he was showing this off, so I've never looked into it. I'll look at what it has. No sliders. Well, any idea for... I know kind of what Simon looks like. But I'm not really sure how to build it. Let's see, I should probably change my face and stuff first, though. Probably that. And then gold. And... let's see, 1 second. Oh well, you think I should really worry too much about the sliders then? Oh, you can actually change hair color more in depth. And Artorias. That's so good. No, we actually want that. That's turning way too green. Kind of like that. Is that good enough for the hair? I assume that's good enough. He needs more of a chiseled jaw. That's for sure. I don't know, I haven't messed with Dark Souls sliders and I've not messed with it since the remaster. Okay. We'll go with that then. I still need to pull up the link, actually. Myself.
Yes, indeed.
Nope.
The
Give me just a second.
sign
Almost ready.
brands the undead.
Sweet. Oh yeah. Oop. No, I'm just gonna get it over time. That was one thing that I thought was really weird. I get the idea of what armor they gave you, but also, part of it's really... the pants are extremely late game, to the point where you might as well have transferred it. But, I don't have anybody to really transfer with anyways, so... oh well. We'll be pantless and hatless for a while. Gotta make sure I get it right, though. You'll have to keep me in line on this, because honestly, I'm not gonna be skimming through this the entire time. I just know I can't use, like, any items, really, at the start. Can't use this shield. But I can use the dagger. Oh. The SS class can be upgraded at any point. One thing that I thought was funny was the idea that Taurus lets you use anything other than Firelink Shrine's bonfires, but I guess technically I wouldn't have to kill Taurus. There's a lot of stuff I could skip. If Pinwheel wasn't a mandatory boss, I'd totally be fine with skipping him. Just because I don't ever kindle bonfires. Oh right, because you're on your phone, aren't you? Ugh. Just keep a note of everything they say and then message them back tomorrow. Or after the stream. I don't really know how far I'm going today. One thing I noticed was they didn't really specify anything about the DLC. Just punch him to death. What do you mean? I could totally do that. Oop, not what I wanted. Whatever. That was something interesting I saw from the world record speedrun, was you can roll between his legs, like, right at the start when you're landing. There we go. That was a pretty good asylum. One day I think I'll finish my my fist-only run. It'll take forever. Really, the big roadblock is I don't want to spend 3 hours on Ornstein and Smo. Because, wow, that would be a real pain. I think no, I can't. I was going to say, I think I'm going to go human at the start, but I can't. If you look at the description, there's a lot of restrictions on this. Am I allowed to level up? I know it says max level is 75, and I have to pick one of the three. I should have read over this even more. I think I'm allowed to level up from the start, but there's a Google Docs, though, that has a bunch of different things about it that tells you what's restricted and what isn't. I think I'm gonna go Faith, by the way. Kidding me? I have to go through him first anyways. I would never hurt his cats. I've got it pulled up, but man, I wish I could have it better spread out and with larger text because I can't read. I need glasses. There we go. Taurus Demon. I think I'm gonna do all bosses for this just because I might as well. I kind of wish they had done more bosses than this, and also I wish they didn't have Hellkite Drake as one of the unlocks. Luckily, I don't plan to use the Dragon Crest rings, but I see max level 75. Weapon, bandit knife, whip, spiked whip. That would be really good. Oh, cool. That'd be great. That way you can chat away to all the people in the Discord. I might go for Four Kings first, because having the, having access to thrusting swords and straight swords could be pretty great. Either that or Nito. Anyways, I'm gonna level up. That, I think, is allowed. 2 levels. Yeah, I didn't grab the soul. That's right. Just making sure. One last time. I know, right? Bosses may be defeated in any order. That's huge. Okay. Can't use this humanity yet anyways, but that too. Oh, wow. That's right, backstabs are gonna be huge for this. No gold pine. It's not that I need the gold pine, but trivializes Taurus and gargoyles. Gargoyles are gonna be a pain. Man. Should let you use that, that'd be awesome. Wow, the rage. Holy. I am allowed to heal, yeah. I'm not that mean. The Estus Flask can be upgraded. Okay, Simon cannot use rings, magic, throwing items, or resins. He cannot use consumables that give humanity or boss souls. Cannot use more than one consumable inventory slot. So am I allowed to use items from my... So I'm allowed to use them from my inventory though, right? So say I had... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anything I would equip other than Estus would be something I'd want to use for my inventory anyways. Okay. Castlevania Mania section. That's a huge part. Gotta remember I can't rest at all, so... Well, besides the Firelink, so... How did you get your shield up so fast? Oh well. I will turn human as soon as I can. I'll just wait until I get a soft humanity just on the counter. Oop. What does Cabra Demon unlock? Allows for boss souls to be consumed? Huh. I mean... Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, I know that might not seem like much, but I just rolled the Hellkite Drake landing. That's awesome. I don't think I'd pulled that off before, at least not in a long time. Oop, thought I had a bit of a better positioning. There we go. Is there anything I need to buy from this merchant? Wow, I got that backstab. I don't think so. What? Oh, yeah, yeah. What? I don't know if you guys could hear that beeping, but PlayStation 4 just ejected the disc that was in. Luckily it wasn't DSR, but... One second. I gotta check that out. Why are you beeping at me? Weird. Okay. Looks like it has a mind of its own. It's trying to take the disc back even though I took it. Whatever. Okay. I have no idea. I don't... What is happening? Okay, now I'm just confused. No, I can't use any of that. I gotta get the residence key at some point, so... If it does it again... I'm going to try to... One second. What? That's just continually trying to eject a disc that's not even in there. I don't know what's happening. My PlayStation 4 is acting up. That's not good. Just keeps... I don't know. That wasn't dangerous at all. Alright. Oh wait, that's why I wanted to go to him. He sells the shield I can use. That's right. I knew there was something. Hmm. Because I can use the leather shield, that's right. Sweet. It says the fast repair animation too. Yeah, it does, okay. 85% physical? That's totally workable. And what was that? 60 lightning? Well, that's not bad. 60, 60. Is that 45 on the magic? 35. Still okay. Not amazing, but... Having to parry normal hollows. I haven't had to do that in a while. I don't think I need to use... I don't... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll ever get access to most of these things. Gold Pine at some point I probably will, because I want to go to the Painted World for better miracles anyways. Nice. Jump attack. Ooh. Oh, the spear guy. He reached me with that. Okay. Oh, no backstab. One weird thing that I thought would be kind of funny is, Stray Demon unlocks greater pyromancies. Which is kind of awkward just because of the fact that I could easily kill Stray Demon as my first boss. I've done it before, I'll do it again, don't make me. Oh, I don't want to kill the Black Knight. This is obviously going to be a kind of a slow run. Ah, I tried. Whatever. Two-handing doesn't matter here. 164, that's better than like a... well, that makes sense. I was going to say it's better than a long sword or a short sword, but it should be. That crit bonus is really what matters there. Is that the kill? I think that might be the kill. Yeah, sweet. Guess I'll go for this jump. Completely messed it up. I jumped, or I like staggered my walking. Totally just didn't go far enough up the staircase to jump that, which is unfortunate. Whoa. Holy cow. Thank you. Wow. That was rough. So there was one thing that sort of confused me in the descriptions. It was the legendary whip's been lost. Until the whip is found, you can only use the bandit's knife. It says Simon may upgrade the whip with small or large titanite shards, but can only ascend the vampire killer through the divine path. By ascend, do they... because it says I can use large shards, do they not count like a the large ember as ascending to +6? Does that only count for like the elementals? Which is why they say ascend, not to chaos. I like that attack. Oh, he stepped on me. Hello. I've made it to Taurus. Which means, hopefully, I'll be unlocking the, no, I don't want to, well, I don't totally understand how to cheese Taurus. Like, it feels like sometimes there's a way I can get him to just hop backwards. But knocking him off the edge, I find really tough to do. Ow, that hit me. I've also got to say, Taurus has some of the worst hitboxes and worst tracking in the game. By far. Oh, come on, man. He'll track you 180. 270 even, like he'll turn even farther than that. Just kind of like saying he's going 90 degrees, because he could have. Oh. Hey, he's almost dead anyways. Yeah, there we go. It's like, yeah, sweet. That wasn't so bad. If you stand in front of him in the right angle. Like, you mean he'll jump off then? So that means I can use any bonfire? That's an easy one. I feel like that. I guess you can't put that unlock too late in the game. It makes it a bit awkward for, like, I guess I probably wouldn't want to do it after... Anytime after gargoyles. It would be a bad idea. One second. I meant to trigger the Drake first, and then go do Solaire stuff. I guess I'll kill Solaire. There's no summoning allowed anyways. I'll just bleed him out. Sweet.
If a stubborn beast we be, I have no choice. The warrior of the sun will not...
Well, to be fair, I can't use either of those anyways. Arrows or throwing knives.
Why you? How could this?
My son. I guess that's the only thing I need from him. Well, if I go, oh yeah, Sunlight Talisman, that could be useful. Seeing as there's no way I'm farming ears. Too late. You're dead. No stopping me. You'll never stop me from killing you. He's always useful to kill, though. 2 humanity is nice, even if I can't use it right now. I'm gonna want some faith. We'll go 15. What are the, I don't know the cutoffs for the... Is 15 a good place to go for faith, or would it be better to go for to 16? I don't have miracles yet anyways, so we'll wait. We'll figure it. Holy cow. Cat nearly gave me a heart attack. Didn't know he was coming up beside me. I'd never kill his cats. You know this. His cats are too good. They've done nothing wrong. All they did was protect. I don't know. I don't know. At some point I've got to kill Hellkite. Like, the unlocks for killing Hellkite are kind of silly, right? Charcoal pine resin, which is totally worthless, but cool looking. But... And the Dragon Crest rings, it's like... not totally balanced. Yeah, they have to die. True. Unfortunately. Watching me stand still. I know, right? It's weird to see any second of me not moving. Whoop. I'm glad that they give you a shield early on. Having the ability to parry. I mean, I could parry with my fist, but having the ability to safely parry, get good partial parries, not just all of my stamina lost, is nice. I guess I don't need chunks at all, do I? Of course. Parrying is totally vital to like a lot of the stuff that I do. Well, I guess not so much in a speed run. Yeah, but you know what I've never learned? I've never learned how to chain backstab. Now that obviously I don't need it, but could be good to know. Yeah, Gwen, that's really the only time that I need parrying, obviously, but what I need to do is whenever I kill Gwen, you need to kill him with a repost. If not, then you have to go through his entire death animation, and while it's cool, it wastes a lot of time. I don't plan to die when I open this gate. We'll see. But I plan to land mostly criticals right now, seeing as I'm using a dagger. You know, still one of my favorite interactions. What, that I can't chain backstab? Yeah, it's... I don't know. This feels like a mistake, like the boar would. I don't use backstabbing nearly as much as I do parrying and reposting. It's just more useful. More damage, so. I think I got the boar on me. Sort of. Sort of aggroed on me. Ooh. Now I need you off the stairs. So, how does one chain backstab? I know it's something about queuing animation, like queuing the backstab during a parry usually works. I think you can do it with like a kick too though, can't you? It's like backstabbing has priority over the other two or something. So you can queue it early. It's something, I don't remember. Yeah, parry buffering. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Holy cow. Buffer backstab. Jesus. One day I'll learn how to speak. And slam R1. Oh. There we go. Oh, is it okay? Because okay. I think I get the idea of why it works that way, though. Sort of. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this guy. The one guy I can't. This guy's a real pain to kill with the bandit's knife. I actually started doing a bandit knife playthrough a long time ago. I ended up never finishing it. I made it to Nito. Maybe killed one of the other warlords, but it's such a bland weapon to use on bosses and enemies like this. I was even running like great magic weapon. Didn't have crystal for some reason. I don't think I'd gone to Seath yet, something like that. But this is not a weapon I like. Past backstabbing. Wow. Go ahead and go for a heal. I'll also go for a heal. There we go. Sweet. If you're just doing it off the back. I see, yeah. I mean, I know how to at least chain backstab cancel. I know how to counter it, sort of. I had a lot of practice during the Blitz against that Grave Lorder. Because all he would do is try to chain backstab. I know that you just stand still. I know for the first few times I had a bit of trouble not getting hit afterwards anyways, but I know it's possible to avoid getting hit even. So yeah, I can use soul items, right? So is your controller then always drifting? It's not like a, I thought it was normally with controller drift, it was like a, if you input a direction then it'll kind of stick. I don't know, my controllers don't drift anyways, so I could just be totally wrong about that. Wow, that's awful. What do I need? 7. I can only buy 6. I didn't use all my souls. Wow. It always moves left. Yeah, I should still just buy, I guess I only need 4 then. Yeah, okay. Whatever. That works for me. I forgot that the dagger was cheaper to upgrade, or else I actually would have bought 7. Forgot it's only 100 to upgrade instead of 200. Well, then the problem is, it gets kind of awkward then, wouldn't it? If just by pressing right. Like, of course you'd input, you know, if you want to go straight, exactly the opposite of whatever it pulls at, but oh, look at that, it's doing it again, trying to eject the disc. Oh, that was bad. Titanite shard? Shield, eh. No wonder you can't do the rafters fast, as you said. Man, okay, I'm gonna go definitely, 4 kings first with that longsword. That's like definitely enough to say, yeah, I want to go 4 kings first. Oh my god. Oh boy. I don't one-shot them, of course not. Oh, I'm in a bad spot now. I won't die. I don't plan to die at the very least, but that's pretty silly. What about one-handed? Yeah, it's the same number of hits, just faster and safer. Oop, oop, oop. Super armor. Saved him. Yeah, so you can hear it. Yeah, it's trying to eject a disc that isn't in there, that doesn't exist. I already took the one disc out. Speaking of which, it's a terrible movie that was in there. Not sure if you've heard of it. Probably haven't. It's called Megalodon. It was a cash-in on the fact that the Meg was a very popular movie. Oh god, no. Silly me. I gotta quit out. It was really bad. Who would have thought? But also I love it, because... No, you see, I was trying to do that. It doesn't even let you insert a disc. It tries to eject, and in between that, it doesn't let you insert. Movie cash-ins like that are... I love them. They're horrible, but I love them. And that one, the whole idea is they've got a, there's like Russian spies and stuff in it or something like that. It's a very strange movie. Holy cow. He has like infinite poise compared to this dagger. That's silly. Ugh. I don't like my, my Estus right now. Oh yeah, movies like that, what's his name? He's a director. Starts with an R, I think, something like that. Roger Corman. You ever watched any Roger Corman movies? Those. Same sort of idea, I would say. Just not so much CGI, which, not that there was much, but the Megalodon being CGI was hilarious and horrible. The one that I usually point out by Roger Corman would be, I think it's Super Croc? Super Alligator, something like that. Super Gator, Super Croc, one of those two. It's about this resort island that has been... This company took over this island that was run by, natives. And in the meantime, when they did that, there was, the legend of the Super Gator that, would come and strike. I don't remember why, but, it has a whole, like, native uprising against the attraction owner, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I have no idea, but, definitely check it out if you get the chance. It's a rather old movie. It's like... I can't remember. I want to say like 80s, but I feel like that's also wrong. Also, I'm handling this fight way better than I was expecting. What? Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought my cat somehow got behind the, my dresser. It sounded like he was clawing around back there, but no. He's done a few other movies. Most of them are pretty low budget, sort of like that, but kind of exploitation films, you know, but I like them. Wow, am I gonna die to shield bashes? That's like the one thing he's consistently hit me with. Hey, I think I bled him there, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. He goes back there sometimes, I think, because it's got, like, well, my TV and my PlayStation over by my dresser. So it's gotta be, like, the warmest spot in the room, which, of course, he would love. So I can use miracles now, right? Which means it's time to go talk to Petrus. Definitely, that's totally what it is. Trying to crawl around. I don't know, what should I tackle next? You think Capra, or do you think, Is Gaping Dragon on the list, by the way? I don't think he was. Oh, he is. Oh. Cool. Yeah, I should kill. Yeah, I don't really need to kill Gaping Dragon, but... Capra cheese. What do you mean by Capra cheese? If you mean use items, then no, but... I'd like to... What does Iron Golem unlock? Iron Golem would be pretty good, but... I don't know if I'd rather do him now or later. Belka Talisman, not worth it. Iron Golem unlocks a ring slot. Okay, I wasn't sure if you meant that or, like, use items, and I was like, you can't use items. But no, I don't know how. I would have probably no use for it, so... But, totally, tell me how. I assume it's something the same like the Smo and Ornstein one. Or no? Just backstab a thief near the wall. Okay, sweet. I would have no idea. I'll go kill Stray Demon next, by the way, but... I don't know. Fighting my console seems like a dangerous move. At the rate that it's going, it'll spit out discs and just cut me up. Nah, it can't be the firebomb kill. There's no way, because they said break the AI anyways. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Hello, no.
Yes.
Very
Oh wait,
well.
no. It doesn't matter
Fantastic.
if I join him. Okay. So, go right in the beginning where the rubbish is. Okay. And then what?
Now let me share my miracle. Only
By the way. Does he have heal? Ooh. I think I want heal. What do you think? You think I should go for heal? I should buy the Thorolund talisman too, that's for sure. So I can't get Great Heal Excerpt. But hold left. Yeah, I'm buying heal. Or I bought heal, by the way.
come again.
Seeing as I can use miracles anyways. It'll be cool. Obviously, Thorolund is better. Wow, you don't gain anything yet at, Huh. Yeah, whoa, wait, actually, that makes me curious. No, this. Like, say we equip this. So every weapon's... Okay, I'll need, like, a visualization of this, I think, anyways. I'll go back to Berg and look at that. I'm not gonna break his AI. I'll go over there, but I won't. Could always give myself a second slot. I don't need any strength anyways, so... Okay, I'll see you later, Ender. I knew it. I knew your name. I'll just head back to Berg and try it out, at the very least. Huh, free backstab, sweet. The Lower Berg Undead unlock. I'll go see what you mean, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even sure what the Undead or Lower Berg unlock is. I've not heard of that. Is there a hollow behind me? There shouldn't. Yeah, there should be, I should say. Wow. Oh, okay. I knew that was rubbish. Don't really know why I grabbed it. So, are you just going to, like... I think I see the idea. Yeah, okay. I totally see the idea then. So basically, when you hold left, you'll get up on this wall you can walk over, and you can roll off over there. Is that what I'm seeing? I don't think that's why, actually. So, like... Okay, I get the idea at least. That's really all I wanted to figure out. I'm not gonna do it anyways, but... Okay. I wonder how useful that would be on a speed run. I wonder, I guess on a, yeah. I guess on a, plus 15 enhancement run, that would probably save me some time. You end up in the boss arena, right? And he doesn't fight back. Do the, I'm assuming the dog's AI... Here, yeah, I'll check out the clip. I don't need to be... Do I? Do I? No, I want to go do, Stray Demon first. Sweet. You know, that's one of the glitches I really haven't messed around with at all, is the mid-roll glitch, the infinite fall glitch. I know about it, but I've never been one to actually put it to any use. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that'll keep it easier. I would say most people watching here anyways are in the Discord, so... Sweet, that probably, almost definitely picked up on the mic. Ooh. I almost missed that. Ooh. I wonder if you guys could hear that ping. Here, I'm gonna watch this while it's, Yeah, okay. Oh, so you use the aqueduct, okay. Because I knew that you could, glitch through the aqueduct like that. So, if you drop down there at that point, then... I don't know if you're back. Oh, no, don't open that. But, so if you do it that way, right? And go over there. To the aqueduct, over by the merchant and the bow person. The bow undead, hollow. Does that still break his AI, or do you have to actually land in the arena? Oh, okay. Just don't work then. What? Thank you. Whatever, Gabe. I can't believe I messed that up twice. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out. I should have totally made a checklist for this to know, Hey, that's what I love to see. 1, 2... Oh, actually that first hit still counted, okay. 1, 2, 3. 3, there we go. Oh, okay, just free hits, whatever. I think I gotta hit him 2 times to bleed him though, yeah. Did I break his AI? Thank you. Jesus. Now that I'm really upset with that. Hey, you didn't really miss much. I'm just fighting Stray Demon. Which is not surprising. I haven't fought Stray Demon in a while. With all these fast runs I've been doing, I skip out on a slab. It's not necessary. The plus 15. Plus 14 is more important, so... It's weird. I just kind of forgot how repetitive his AI can be. Which is extremely... There we go, dead. I don't think I need this slab at all anyways. But we'll go ahead and... I do want to go to the Painted World. I kind of want to do all bosses. All meaningful bosses. I don't want to have to kill the Hydras. I didn't look at... I know they unlock stuff, but I didn't look at... They're a pain. Oh, I should probably... Wow, I almost died there because I'm not looking. It's not even... They're both additional inventory slots. So not really... Wow, I should have been like... Almost should have been block broken there. Holy. This guy is not working with me. There we go. Hey, check it out. I have a... Nope! Oh! Whatever. I would have healed the Fool too if I had the Thorlin Talisman on, if I had noticed. So... Stray Demon. Too bad I've already picked Miracles, but whatever. How do I unlock Greater Miracles? I don't know. I don't want to rest here. It's a pain to get out of here if you rest here. Yeah, I can't use the crest shield anyways, so... And by the only time the, just don't charge me. Sweet. Priscilla, that's right. That's why I wanted to go to the Painted World, not to kill the undead dragon for gold pine use. Sweet. Like, I could kill Capra. I don't really see a reason to kill Capra. Use of boss souls is not all that important. Oh wait, no, I gotta kill Capra anyways. Whole frame rate. Frame rate? Did you see that? It just tanked my frame rate when I tried to go through that. I could give myself 10,000 souls for Great Heal Excerpt. Well, you know what? I don't need it at all, but I'll grab Great Heal Excerpt. Gives me more leeway for taking damage and stuff. And I want to take advantage of... Wait, I can't use it, right? 14 faith for, like, one full heal? At least in the early game, one full heal. That's nice. Overall, heals more, but it takes more time. Because it's like, what? Where is it? 4 times for, heal? Maybe. But... Oh! That's what's happening. I know I can't use his ring yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. Excuse me. I got him, like, half a step closer, but didn't... Whatever. Oh. That's what you're talking about. Alrighty. I'll leave it be. What was... Yeah, that threw me off. There we go. I'll do that. Sorry, that killed all of my conversation. I've completely lost where I was going. Can't recall. Sweet. Oh, I meant to... There we go. I am going to grab the whip. After Quaylag, I think. I'm not sure. Sweet, I'll check that. Sorry, this is silly. Interrupting my stream just so I can... How could you? Yeah, chameleon makes sense. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay. I'll keep going then. I wasn't sure. I'll respond, I guess I'll respond on that Discord then, for now. I know I don't really think there's anybody else watching anyways, so I can just answer. I don't know if you need to ask me anything or not anyways, but I'll just have Discord pulled up for now until I start seeing messages in the video. In the stream. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna grab the whip after I kill Quelaag, I think. I'd rather have, you know, damage for Quelaag, because as soon as I grab the whip it says you have to swap it or you have to use it. So, I would assume that it also applies to getting out of Flighttown. Oh, that's a pain. Man, I can't use Homeward Bones, I think. Also, I'll make that build, soon. To say the least. I can likely use this. I do want to make my whip divine. I know it'd be worse, just split damage for no reason, but it fits with the build, you know? Oh. This shouldn't be too bad. I hate using... One thing terrible I did was I did kill Quelaag with a +0 bandit knife. I don't recommend that. I mean, I know I've done slower, but man, is it slow. Clean in yourself, kitty cat. Like what? Although, something cool. Maybe it's only Dark Silver Tracer, but on this hill. Oh, okay. You can totally stun lock Quelaag, at least with Dark Silver Tracer. Okay. I also hate this hill for lava, for that reason there, as you saw. Free damage, but... yeah, look at that. I'm chunking off the health, if you want to call it that. Not even one notch at a time. It'll be a bit of a long one, that's for sure. Not bad. Wow, she spewed a lot of lava so far. And of course she'll spew more. Ooh, don't attack the butt, that just gets you hurt. I do like that Quelaag is a fight that you don't really have to roll at all during if you're on this flat middle area. It's silly of me that I keep doing that. Oh. Oh, okay. That happened. Weird. Nearly died. Just don't shove me into your old lava. Holy cow, she did exactly that. At least I'm not dead. Not quite yet, at least. I don't want to heal off of these sweeps. I'm going to, though. I've got to. This is a very poorly handled Quelaag fight so far. I guess it's better than 2 damage a swing. And I saw that one coming. I hate... that was one thing. Her jumping like that was actually a big complaint during my fist-only fight. was if you're close while she jumps side to side, or if she lands on you while jumping, it'll do like stomp level damage, like when she does her lava stomps, similar to that. Actually, yes, you can. As soon as you kill Quelaag, as long as you have access to one red chunk, which if you went to Asylum, I don't think you guys are actually reading it, but, or I don't think you guys are in my stream, but yeah, Quelaag is really the only kill you have to get a Chaos weapon. Now that I think about it, they're totally not in the stream. You got it on... Sorry, I see that you're saying. So, having to go for the Chaos Ember for a speed run just seems terrible. I really didn't think... I know I didn't really give you much advice on your route. I would say I didn't at least, but I would say going a Chaos Weapon was probably a mistake on a speed run. I think you'd be better off going for a plus 15. Or maybe one of the other Black Knight weapons if you could. Yeah, you're in the stream, I know, but I was answering a question that somebody else asked on my stream that people watching, since I didn't say the question, I answered it ambiguously and didn't even give the question. Oh, okay, sweet. My bad. I messed that up. I'm rambling right now anyways, so you can ignore me. By the way, since you're in the background, I'm like 1/3 of the way through the Quelaag fight. Well, yeah, about halfway now, but man, it's a slow fight with only 18 to 19 damage. Yeah, it definitely did, but I think going with a normal route or a normal weapon would have also given you more than enough damage. Plus you don't have to worry about split damage. There's something else I wanted to add to that. One thing nice though is you do have you can warp now. If this were in the original, Chaos definitely wouldn't have been an option because you couldn't even warp. There was no bonfire there. Obviously you know that, but anyways, ooh, that's hard to read while fighting. Sens I think would be good. The things you can... I think Sens would be good, I won't. Not that really that many people from the Discord watch, but I don't really know if I should speak about it, so... in case somebody gets an idea about what I'm talking. But, I don't know about depths. I would say in Orlando would be a good place, personally, just because, well, personally I'm just biased towards it, but it's, the hard part would be reaching it at that level. But even still, I would think at least a hand, well, yeah, that would probably limit it too much in Orlando. Ignore what I'm saying, pretty much. Cutting out even like... well, and Orlando could cut out a huge group of them. Almost done with Quelaag. She's down to her last 2/13 of her health. So it won't be much longer now. I hit her there? Okay. Like, oh, and she hit me there. Okay. This is all very strange. Once I finish this fight, by the way, I'll read that message that you sent directly at me, that you added me with. One more. One more. One more. One more meant two more the first time. Okay. Build is pinned. Okay, good to know. And I can't use the boss soul, I gotta remember that. Let me double check what it says here. Can I homeward bone? It says... Where does it say it? Here we go. Cannot use rings, magic, thrown items, or resins. So I can use homeward bones. Well, then when I get the whip, I'll homeward bone. One second, guys. There we go. Easier to put it like that. But probably that weekend. I don't see why not. I don't have any plans, but just work may get in the way. Would be the only problem. I don't expect it to, but... I'm not going to use my homeward bone yet. I'm going to get the whip first. If I can even remember how to get to the whip. Only work night shift. That's sweet. Okay. Unfortunately, I usually get off around the time of... Well, I guess you're what are you, like one time zone away from me? So... I get off probably around when you're going in. If you're working night shift, at least. Or I probably work till... I don't actually remember if you're... Anyways. The only thing that matters is if I have work. I should be available early in the day, as in like prior to probably 4 p.m., 3:30 at the, probably actually 3:30, but CST, I should specify, so. It should work out for me if we do it during the weekend. Yeah, Eastern. Yeah, exactly, one time zone away. I'm like barely on Central Standard. I don't really want to use this bonfire here. What did Quaylag do? What does Quaylag unlock? I don't remember. Let me check. Oh. Quaylag. Oh, that's boring. I could already use greater pyromancies. I don't want lesser pyromancies. Oh well. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and cast heal, by the way. A bit early. Don't torch me. Thank you. Yeah, because I would probably be getting off at, Holy cow. Thank you. So this is a safe spot from the, toxic sniper. And then basically you just wait until he knocks himself off. Oop, I messed that up. I meant to, block. Ow, these mosquitoes hurt. Head into the office at 10:30. Yeah, I get off like half an hour to an hour and a half after that then. There you are. You silly goose. So actually that would work out. Well, not work out, but sometime before that I should be available, so I should be able to work in next weekend. Must be riveting for anybody that's not actually part of the conversation to listen to. Must be absolutely exciting to hear this. Oh well. I'll get back to gameplay in a bit. By the way, I don't totally remember where the whip is. I just know it's like a fall away from a tunnel. If that makes sense in that wording. I don't remember if it's here or... It's not right here, I can tell you that much. It's like right up there. It's right on that block right there. I know that much, but... I want to say I just have to fall after going through this gate. There's like a poison dart sniper also, toxic dart sniper that's around here. Like shoots at you as you're climbing this ladder, or right as you're reaching the fog wall at least. There he is. I guess I'm in the right spot then. There's that mutant that comes down the ladder. And it looks like I drop right here to get the whip. Hey, sweet. Alrighty. What a great time. Also, my PS4 is still totally trying to eject the disc. I wonder if resetting would fix that, like restarting my PlayStation 4 would fix that. I don't have any green shards, do I? No. How do I want to do this then? So I want to kill... By the way, I have to swap out my weapon. I have to kill Moonlight Butterfly, right? But what's silly about it is... Like... Gargoyles could have been... I don't know. So, like, I'm looking at the document, right? Moonlight Butterfly unlocks sorceries, but at the same time you also unlock the Divine Pyromancy there. I can understand why you would unlock sorceries from that, because it's a magic boss. But I don't know. I'm sort of conflicted on the unlock order. It's not a huge deal, and obviously they're never going to change it, but... And most of it's fine. I kind of wish there were just a few more unlocks, but... I don't know. I don't really know where that criticism's going, actually. But, oh hey, I should go human, since I have the soft humanity. Oh, here we go. Well, that doesn't quite... I see that you have broken him? Okay, sorry, I just saw the other clip of you breaking, Capra Demon. So I see the dogs are dead. I'm assuming their AI doesn't break then. Well, that's way more than I thought I could buy. I was not looking at how many souls I had. And 5. 120 plus what? Plus 39. It's not bad. No strength scaling. 35 magic block. That's not great, but I guess the whip is worse. So, oh well. Yeah, 77 on a two-hand. That's still pretty worth it. Yeah, that makes sense. If you walk back to the fog gate, does Capra Demon trigger, or is it just not at all? I would assume he probably doesn't. I feel like the trigger might actually just be something with the fog gate triggering Capra Demon. I don't totally know how sequences like that work. Totally, but... Yeah, that's really what I was wondering about, was the jump into the arena too, not so much killing him. I don't really need to rest, actually. I get a homeward bone after. Makes me curious, though. I mean, so you don't take fall damage. I wonder how fast I could take off armor to light roll to deal with the dogs. The dogs alone really wouldn't be that bad, though. 2 dogs is an easy fight anyways. By the way, I think what I'm going to do, get the Divine Ember, and then Homeward Bone, then go to buying a at least a couple green, well, I'm gonna buy 1 green Titanite shard. I don't know how many I want to buy, but it's gonna be expensive, is really what I'm gonna get, and I can't use my boss souls. Funny enough, I might actually have a use for them. I think I could have hit him there, maybe, if his... I know you can hit the wings, because that's part of them. as a creature. Hmm. Wait, okay, one second. I'm mid-boss fight. I'm gonna read that, but he does trigger if you walk to the boss gate. That, so, that kind of confirms kind of how bosses work. Basically, the fog gate is something, at least in his case, the fog gate is something you interact with, and before that, they aren't actually, they're inactive, right? So when you walk through the fog gate, it puts you directly at the spot where it activates them. I would assume that's how it works. Something among those lines. I'll look more into the messages once I kill this boss. Ooh, okay. Yeah, look at that, it's just totally regenning. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna land one more hit. It was worth it. Oh wow, that's a really small AoE. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 cycles? Ugh, that's rough. So then, when you break ONS as a AI like that, can you reactivate them if you go to the fog wall? By the way, this is something, just a little side note about this fight. This fight looks so much better. This is like the one fight in the game that I think I prefer in the remaster design over the Prepare to Die edition, like Switch version's design. I think it looks so much better with the clearer magic. It's so much more visible and just easier to tell what's happening. Projectiles feel more responsive to you. Those feel way easier to dodge, which is really weird because I don't think they are any easier to dodge. See, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think they activated, which is why I was like, that doesn't totally fit. Oh, that's really easy. Oh! I was gonna say that's really easy to get away from. By the way, it's gonna be a 4 cycle, so it's not really all that bad. Though now if he flies over the arena, he's gonna do his Force Blast, his like emit force spell, which is a pain. That was a terrible roll. I rolled into that one. Whatever. I'm not gonna die. Ooh! I shouldn't say silly things like that. Yeah, I was too late. I wasn't ready to react. Holy cow. Okay, unfortunately. Takes you an inch back. No reactivation except for phase 2. Their cheese is a lot harder though. Yeah, that was silly of me. Basically, I got ahead of myself. I was like, I can just heal, and then I don't know why I was hoping. I shouldn't have just hoped for the best. If I had just waited until after he did that, the big attack, I could have lived, actually. So with the, So you said his model disappears and reappears activated. I wonder how that works then. I wonder if that's like 2 different versions of Capra Demon, one being a stand-in for before he's actually a triggered fight, which would make... And then when you go to the doorway, activate the trigger. I don't know. I don't quite understand games well enough to really have any clue, but if anything, that's sort of like, I feel like that might just sort of be a, not quite the same as a T-pose, but similar to that. and then they replace him with one that actually has AI. So the first one's just a stand-in while so that he doesn't do anything and his placement doesn't change at all while you're approaching or before, so he doesn't aggro early or anything. And then the dogs don't need to be changed because they're just... That's how behind your stream is. You could always restart the stream. It should set you back to probably standard delay. Why would his... See, that I don't know. But then you gotta look at it like, I guess each boss is different, right? Because in the case of, like, Stray Demon, it's a stand-in. It's an entirely working boss that's a stand-in, but in its case, if you kill it, it still has the drop, but it doesn't have the boss kill. You get souls, but you don't get... No, you don't get souls, I think, actually. But you get the slab. And he's got boss health, but no health bar. But I think in his case it's a bit different because you have a... He's not interactable, so to say, but he's active on the map already. He's just... There's no way for you to aggro him that early, and he's got like a... I would say a different aggro range, but I don't think that's the case. I just think they have him set up doing a... I don't know. I don't really know nearly enough about games to actually get into this. I'm just going based on how I could see it. Because, I mean, I've done zero anything with game coding, obviously. Well, not obviously, but... No sort of game coding. I've never really created any sort of games, either. Even just inside other games. Well, Mario Maker, but that's not quite the same. Oop. Should have kept moving. There we go. I don't know, it's something I totally don't have an understanding of, but I'm trying to understand in whatever ways I can. Oh, this is just silly. I'd rather you be on the other side. You know what? I'm gonna put you on the other side, actually. Thank you. Should have done that from the start. This side's better. Basically, the takeaway from all of this is I have no idea how games work. Also, he's just sniping me this time. He's going crazy. I have no idea how games work, but if I were to guess, this might be my understanding. So basically, my word might mean nothing, but I could be spot on if I get lucky. No, other side. Thank you. Just mistiming my roll. Just gonna heal after that one. This could be bad. I'm like not even halfway through the fight and I'm already out of Estus. That attack's being brutal this time, it's just perfectly hitting me. Well, I know there's gonna be a delay. I think the normal delay is like 15 to 20 seconds or something for me. To me. I don't know. It feels like it's quite large. But usually it shouldn't be like, I don't know how long that one was, but... I'm just gonna back off. I'll have to do probably 2 more cycles because of that. Okay, just don't do the same mistake as last time. There we go. I thought Alonzi had seen that. You posted that a bit ago, didn't you? It was like, well, no more than a couple days actually, but still. Wow. Now he shoots it to your position, which is incredibly annoying. Yeah. Apparently this is going to be the hardest boss fight for me. I also don't fight Moonlight Butterfly ever. As in, I don't think I've fought him anytime recently. This is, I'd say it's embarrassing, but well-needed practice, I would say, is the better wording. I guess the last time I killed him would have been all bosses with the dragon headstone, but that one's a bit different because you can hit him while he's flying, so it's a lot easier. And the worst part is, I don't really want to lose those 17,000 souls. I want to keep them for Sen's Fortress. You know, now that I think about it, by the way, I'm not going to get any other armor until... I probably won't... Probably with the Simon cosplay, right? With the way they have it set up. If you're collecting it yourself, I'm not getting any other armor this run. I have no reason to go back to the Valley of Drakes for the Brigand arms. And there's no way I'm saving Logan. So... yeah, you shouldn't be in the boss room, that's right. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I know that you can trigger their boss fight while outside of the fog gate by doing that. So they'll be broken if you walk back, right? Yeah. I would say that's probably just the fact that it's... I think if you could get into the boss fog the same way that you did with Capra Demon, then ONS would have triggered the same way. But I think the problem there is that it's already been triggered and then reset. But... I don't know, actually. 'Cause I'm trying to think... Wow, dead. Yeah, okay. I might just have to claim my souls and come back, because the whip and the dagger are terrible, and I'm bad at this. Yeah, you could always come back to the stream. I guess I don't know how much talking is going on in the rest of the Discord, so... Plus, it gives other people context if they ever watch this later, yeah? Unless for some reason, like, chat's disabled or something. So I'm trying to think... You would think that if you rested at a bonfire, right, that would reset the boss fog. Or it would reset the trigger to the boss fight, instead of just resetting the boss positions and resetting their... it makes sense that it resets them back to... well, where was Smo standing, actually, right? How is Smo at the fog gate? I don't know. Yes, I see that. You can spam as much as you want here. Maybe boss was... no. Well, okay. No, but Ornstein should have moved, right? So when you... I guess I just need somebody that understands coding better, or understands the background of the game better for how it works. Because what I would think it would be is basically bonfires don't reset boss positions, just like how they don't reset Black Knight positions, right? So, when you actually rest at the bonfire, though, it resets their AI, but not their position. The only thing that's weird about that is that Ornstein, or Smo was at the fog gate, but Ornstein hadn't moved. But maybe that has to do with distance from Ornstein. Like maybe his aggro, like he actually has an aggro range that's like just the side of the arena. So when you move outside of it, he doesn't do anything. But that would seem weird, wouldn't it? And somehow cheesable, like with the fog ring of fog or something. But I don't think everything is actually affected by Chameleon or hidden body effects. Yeah, I think I might not be able to beat this boss fight. It's just destroying me tonight. I might have to come back, like, if I get close to death again, I'm just gonna save quit and then, spend my souls instead of saving them. I could probably land 2 more hits. 432, yeah. And then, about them not triggering afterwards, I would assume that's the same idea as Capra, but since you've already triggered it, you reset their models. So say if you had triggered Capra, or hadn't, I don't know, it's weird to explain, but... And it sounds like I'm rambling like a madman about it, I know. So, I'll leave it. I don't understand it well enough. But also, Jesus, Butterfly is just destroying me. I guess I should have my shield up or something. Yeah, if you get hit once with the shield, though, you're gonna get hit twice. Yeah, I know you used to be able to do the same with Fire Sage, but was his AI broken during that? I didn't think it was. Yeah, it's patched, because that would be you'd drop through the elevator hole, wouldn't you? You'd, like, continually save quit on top of the elevator until at some point you drop through it, something like that. But was his AI... I don't know. Okay, his AI was broken? Because I never pulled that one off. So if it was, then... Technically, if you walk back to the boss fog, I would like to believe that it would activate his AI. I should test that. I have the original on PC. I could test that to see if it would activate. Yeah, I got you now. I would assume so. Just like if you glitch through like any boss arena. Okay, it's not a guaranteed hit if you roll fast enough. Like say you just set your coordinates, because I know there's a way to edit that or something. Say you just set your coordinates to something inside a boss room, but without going through the boss fog. I would assume that each boss would work the same way, where they would not have any sort of AI. So they've got a, well, barring Stradium and any other bosses you see moving around before you fight them. I don't know if there are any other bosses moving around. And the thing is, that's a whole different, what? He didn't do the AoE? Dude, no. Just don't fly over and do the AoE. Just land. All you have to do is land. Oh, come on, man. Actually, another great example would be Manus. You can see him from afar, but he does nothing. It's not that he's just... Come on, just die. Thank you. Holy cow, that was a really way too tough. I'll blame it on the fact that I'm totally distracted by trying to think about a pointless idea that nobody will have any idea about if they're watching this post-stream. They're like, what? Wait. Yes, you can skip straight to Manus after killing, yeah. You can skip Artorias. Yes. Oh wait, into the Manus room. I don't think... Okay, I need you to test that. Do you have any game that's set up that could reach that easily? I don't know if that's close enough though. And if it is, there might be a kill wall, which I would assume is the case. A death floor. That's what I'm assuming it would be, is there's something that kills you so that you can't actually go through with it. I've got to kill, yeah, I would. Well, thanks for that. Split damage, but C scaling and fade. I actually do have a game on the Switch. My Smo character, he's killed Artorias, but not made it to Manus. Well, only one build with infinite mid-roll. He's got like really high vitality, so it could be pretty easy to set up. I know it's really specific on the weight needed. If you can get in there though, that would be awesome. So Iron Golem you can see from outside of his arena. That makes me think also, holy moly. It's not really that hard to do the math, you just multiply, say you want to get to the middle of it. You could do it on Mugen, couldn't you? I think there's like a way that you can set a certain weight limit. Yeah, I was bringing up Iron Golem for, well, reasons like that. He's got his arena's interesting to test with, or would be. But, what sort of an angle is that? Wow, okay. Wow. That's stupid. Just plain dumb. But can you cheese through that boss fog though? I thought some it didn't actually apply to. If that makes sense. Wow, okay, that was a pretty sweet dodge. Because if I remember, they said, like, there was one person saying, there's one you could test it with, Qualag. Somebody said they got through Qualag's door like that, the same way they did with, ONS. By the way, that was kind of worth doing, if only for the soul there, but... Yeah, but that's a bit different. I know that you can get out of the arena like that, but... It doesn't have to be the Black Knight Greatsword, by the way. It could be many different weapons, but that's just the one that's most effective. It doesn't glitch you through the fog necessarily. It can actually just warp you straight to Anne Rolando. At least from what I saw, it could. I think most people have most success for that. The run attack. You would think it would be. Did you try any other Ultra Great Swords? You'd think they'd all be the same with how they work. Yeah, I don't use Reddit, so I would have no idea. I'll have to check that later, but... Are you able to post links in this chat? I would assume so. Maybe? It might not let you, I don't know. But you could always post it there if it would. The Reddit link, at least. Then I could check it out real quick. Because I don't use Reddit myself, so I'd never see it. The only time I do is when I'm searching for something and it shows up all as a suggestion. Which is pretty rare, really. Why did I kill him? I actually had no reason to. Oh, I don't doubt that it's possible. Is it impossible to predict, or might it just be location based? As in location and time based, as in when you hit him during his grab. Like there's a bit of leeway on the hit, I would say, and where you are according to that, and where he is. So you could. By that I mean I don't think it's totally random. I think it would be decided by a certain number of factors over being actually random. That would be my claim. Just that you could discern what it would be. It would just be pretty much random for you because it's hard to manipulate. It could very well be random, but who knows. I've also never done it, so... Oh, okay. I almost just got destroyed by the boulder because I got stuck. I have no reason to, and I don't really like the Black Knight. Not that you have to use the Black Knight Greatsword, but I'm not usually one for glitches, first off, but especially pointless glitches like that, I have even less interest in. So, but who knows, maybe one day I'll try it. Oh, I don't think it would take me an hour. Unless you mean just pulling it off correctly to take an hour. Which in case could be. That was weird. He's not at where he was supposed to be. Well, it is, for the fact that I don't think it helped beat the world record. Especially since I don't remember if it's remaster only. I don't think it is remaster only, but if it's random, as you would say, then how is it not pointless? If it would save you 5 minutes but is completely random, it would set the world record, and then I guess that could be it, but I would think it would be pointless. No, I don't think it's all that specific. Just hit him during the grab easily. Just land a run attack. You just have to time it with somewhat of a okay timing. I just don't see the point of it, or I don't see it having any use. Exactly. 30 seconds. Well, no. From what I saw, it shot you out like decently far into Anne Rolando. But then the problem becomes, depending on where it shoots you out, is it really worth it? Because you still need the Anne Orlando bonfire. Hey, that's good. Sweet.
Another brain.
I don't think it would save 30 seconds. Golem knocking him off the edge is already extremely fast. And then using the elevator anyways gives you advantage over not having the elevator access. Which might not be the case, I don't know. I can't quite recall where it spit him out in that one video by whomever. Ooh, that actually could have hit me. No, but then you gotta imagine what you're also giving up. You're giving up, depending on where it spits you out, you're giving up an entire warpable bonfire. It might not be anything. If it spits you out past the elevator, which I don't know, I think it might just due to if it ties elevation, it wouldn't increase your height. I don't think that's the case, but if it did it like that, then you're out of a warpable bonfire to reach Seath. Though I guess if you're doing glitches, you'd just do wrong warp anyways, so maybe it would be worth it. I'm thinking. So it is predictable and controllable. What? I meant to homeward. No, wait, no. I didn't mean to homeward bone yet. You see, now that's even worse. That's practically just a... Actually, that would just be a wrong warp then, wouldn't it? The game's setting you to the failsafe location, loading area for wherever you last were, or wherever it thinks you are. So in that case, Anne Orlando thinks you has a safe spot to load in when if the game quits out wrong and doesn't know where to save. Pretty much, it loads in at X location. Like for wrong warp, spitting you out in the kiln, it'll always spit you out right at the start in that little stone area. And by activating that, you can get past the door, obviously. That's how wrong warp works, is disconnecting and closing the game at the right time while using the purple crystal. Makes it think you're in the kiln, I believe. It could shave a few seconds. Does it only work with the Black Knight Greatsword? And if it does, then I don't think it will save seconds. How about that? Most consistent. Or is any other weapon consistent at all? That is my next question. Which, consistency isn't always a decider, obviously. There's got to be some RNG, but minimizing RNG is a huge factor. Do you have proof of other ones working, or is it just a claim that you're making? I haven't looked enough into this. Is really now what I'm asking about. Watch me just die here because I'm trying to kill a snake with... Ooh, I might die. I should have died there, honestly. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, anybody can get flung into orbit like that, and it's pretty easy to pull off in multiplayer because it's if anybody gets grabbed at the same time as somebody hitting him, it'll do that same effect. I think it will forever be pointless, just by how it works. I couldn't see it having a use, pretty much. It makes me curious as to why the Black Knight Greatsword is most consistent. Is not any other Greatsword or Ultra Greatsword as consistent? And if not, why? Is it just the length of the sword and how its hitbox works? I didn't think it's one of the shorter Ultra Great Swords, isn't it? I know, I'm asking a bunch of questions, and yeah, of course, there's no way for you to necessarily have all the answers. I'm curious about it, because I know somewhat of how this stuff works, but not totally. I believe, but... never mind. So, you got the best result. Now that makes... So it's most consistent for you, or it's most consistent for everybody? Is this like the consensus, or is it just that it was most consistent? Say use it more than others. Okay, that's what I was asking. Thank you. And does anybody specify why that over any other? Because that's one of the most worthless Ultra Great Swords to go for, I would say. It's nowhere near consistent enough. It's luck-based and completely out of the way, from what I understand. Thanks. Yeah, you've just got me completely hooked on this. Sorry. I don't know if you even want to keep talking about it, but I'm curious now. You've piqued my interest. Sweet. Good. I used to be more into the glitches of Dark Souls, but I don't know. It was like after the remaster came out, I kind of prefer glitchless, at least in terms of runs for myself. It did. If you haven't, he doesn't go into how to do any of them, but Litovsky, he has 2 videos just dedicated to showing off all of the glitches in the remaster, and those which stayed. You need 10? I had 9. Really? Weird. Well, it's also one of the most impactful. I can understand why. Whatever, I can just level up now. 1, 2, 2, 4. Okay, time to start leveling Faith. It's cool that you can skip Artorias completely. It helps... Nice. That's a good way to do it. You can get through Blight Town faster that way, I believe. At least if I remember, wait, why did I spend my souls? I needed them for, 70 damage. That's much better than 26 at least. You can use it in Blight Town. There was somewhere else it stuck out. You can use it in the same... I think you can use it in the same way that you did, that you could do, Ceaseless. The Ceaseless skip. But instead of having to land, one single timed roll, you can actually just roll down, I think. Ceaseless skip was one that I only ever did once or twice. But I did it in the remaster too. It's a cool one. I don't see why you couldn't do it there, honestly. You just... I think there's a rock close enough that you can get to so you don't have to worry about the lava damage. I think that's all that matters. Was it intended? It doesn't seem like it was intended. That doesn't necessarily mean it was intended, though. That's slightly different. Just because they left it in doesn't mean that they meant for that to be the way. They didn't mean for it to be possible, at least not in the first place. At least that's how I would look at it. That's like, because I've heard of companies or developers doing that before, where they're like, that's a pretty cool glitch, we'll leave it in. but I don't know. There's no real reason to remove it. It doesn't do them much good to remove it. Plus, if anything, I would say if they were going to remove it, that wouldn't be one of the first glitches that they would go for. You know, since they were on a time constraint for making the game anyways, they knew that there would be problems with the game. I don't think that Ceaseless Skip would have been one that they would have focused on. I don't know, I could be completely wrong. You know, I'm not the developers, so there's no telling if that's actually the case, but that's just what I would think. That's nowhere near as important as, like, well, I'd say move swap glitch, which is, it's pretty important that, at least in a casual sense, I could see that as being pretty, I wouldn't say game breaking, but it's a major bug that was left in. Of course they didn't have time. Or, you know, they would have done more with, they would have, I'm just saying that's not probably top of the list as important. It's cool either way, I enjoy it. But yeah. I do remember back when the original was out, I used soul duping quite a bit. And then I just never learned the new way, and I was like, I have no real reason to either. It's not really that enjoyable to just... Oh wow, I knocked him over. To just soul dupe. I don't really enjoy it, plus it defeats the whole purpose of most of these runs. Watch me consistently pull off the Iron Golem jump here, or grab here. It's useful. I don't know what maybe not in terms of speed, but it's extremely useful otherwise. Oh yeah, you'll get them fast, but the point is... Well, say you look at a normal run, right? You've got... I don't know, 240,000... 280. Just say most of your souls are coming from bosses anyways, right? Compared to say you just kill Sif or you kill Iron Golem and then you've got repeatable 16,000 souls. And in the case of Prepare to Die edition, it was just roll and use the item. Well, roll, etc. Go to the dark sign, use it. But it was extremely fast and could be pulled off in rapid succession. To the point where getting 100,000 souls was a matter of a minute or two. It was nothing. Because it was one medium roll, or even a parry would work. Much faster than it is now. Still, in terms of saving time, it's not going to do you any good in a speedrun. Yeah, but the Dragon Headstone glitch was patched, even in the original. It was in the one patch that they had, which is funny. But that first patch, and only patch, balanced so many things about the game, it's insane. It just also didn't fix nearly anything, or it just didn't fix nearly... Fixed a lot of things. It didn't fix everything, obviously. I guess I should say. It was too fast. It was just, game breaking. Literally. I would say that was actually a game breaking bug. In the sense that you could duplicate any item like that. It didn't just have to be souls. Any item that didn't have a confirmation box, I believe, you could use. I don't think they're gonna patch it, honestly. Not until Dark Souls Remastered 2 comes out. Not Dark Souls 2 Remastered. In another, say, 7 years. 6 years, 2025. Dark Souls Remastered 2 will come out, and then you'll have to worry about, them fixing it. My build, by the way, is horrible right now. This is an awful build. What does Iron Golem unlock? A ring slot? That'll be so nice. Thank you. And what's even nicer is he was super nice about it and let, exactly. Dark Souls double remastered. Sif gives you the other ring slot, which means fighting 4 kings first is totally doable. Exactly, they'll add in another glitch until they hire, who knows, somebody that fixed the game in the first place for the community. Once they hire them and then have them fix all the glitches, then we'll be happy. Well, nobody will be happy because then all the glitches are gone, but... And that's something that a lot of people are quite big fans of in this game, is just how much of a glitch fest it is. But hey, there's always going to be something wrong with this game, no matter how many times they re-release it. This game's a bit of a mess in terms of just how broken it can be. It would need a really big overhaul, I should say, to not be a mess. But I'm fine with that. It's actually a great game. Are you kidding me? That's so unfortunate. I'm glad I didn't get that sort of luck any other time. Oof. Why? Holy cow. He was gonna backstab me. Almost backstab me. Spell swapping from Demon Souls is silly. How many patches did Demon Souls even have? I don't know quite as much about Demon Souls as I do Dark Souls. That should be pretty obvious. But there were a lot of things broken in Demon Souls, and you know this, obviously. Yeah, I thought it might have been none, actually. It's easy. 0 for Demon Souls. Well, also I don't think they expected Demon Souls to be such a... I don't know how popular it was at release, but you know, it's kind of become a cult classic, while Dark Souls has just become incredibly mainstream and well known. It was a huge boon. Demon Souls was, I think, more successful, if I remember. I believe they said it was more successful than they were planning, at least. They were expecting, I should say. So, that's right, it was poor selling in Japan, but still. There we go, I can go now. Time to parry this guy off the edge. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, sweet. This is really good positioning for this. Should be like one more, I think. Yeah, sweet. That went well. I'm gonna grab this bonfire. Yeah, I know. That's why I said parry. I didn't say repost, did I? I just said parry him off the edge. When I say parry, I mean parry. When I say repost, I mean repost. No, it says once you get the whip, you cannot use any other weapons. Unless you break the seal of one of the 4. So you cannot use the bandit knife. Technically, I should have dropped every other gear that wasn't. At least if I wasn't planning to use it. Do I have any souls? Not enough. Yeah. It makes sense as a rule, I think. By the way, wasn't it such a great idea for me to invest in miracles? Split damage on a whip is really sad. Oh, Ornstein, come this way. At least you're weak to magic. That's still like scratch damage. What about on Smo? I'll kill Smo first because of just how much weaker Ornstein is. Oh, I thought I was going to roll that. It's like a third of my health. More, actually, but That's gonna hurt. Yep. Oh, yeah, I got caught. I already had a roll queued up. I deserved that one. Oh well. Let me double check that whip thing, by the way, before I just totally claim it. Till the whip is found. After the whip is found, the whip becomes the only usable weapon. Yeah, okay. So I had it right. Even still, Bandit's Knife plus 5, it probably still would have taken... Would have been one less parry and repost, so I would say parries might have even been faster. I don't know. I was trying to rush way too much. I couldn't decide. Well, first of all, I was going to go for Ornstein first, but I'm going to go Smo. So I didn't even have my priority set straight for that first try. Do I have? 7. 7 large shards. But I have no real use for them. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of useful. By the way, I have to say, roll attack is very good on the whip. And it has very little downtime. I should have been looking at Smo or Ornstein. No. You cannot. Also in the rules it says you can only ascend it to Divine. So, that's also not an option. This is... So... Else I probably would have not done Divine. Yeah. That one I know for sure. Because I asked... It says you can use large shards on it, so I think you can take it to plus 10, but you can't actually bring it to plus 15. And so you can take it to Divine plus 10, but you can't go plus 15 standard route. So the only way to get a max weapon is by going through the Divine route. Which is interesting to say the least. I've got a much better flow on this fight this time. Go for it. Keeping a better eye on Ornstein too. Good. Good dodge. That's gonna hurt. Yep. I deserve that. Good dodge. Probably couldn't see it through Ornstein, but I actually did dodge something there. I probably couldn't see it through Smo, pardon. I hate the sweep on that, the reach on that sweep. It's crazy. And that's a kill on Smo. Now to Ornstein. Yeesh. That's not scary. What? I wonder just... Hey, by the way, after this... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, I deserve that. Oh well. That's why I don't like Super Ornstein. Super weird, hard to read hitboxes at times. Like the forward thrust, that's another bad one. But hey, if I kill them, I unlock humanity, which is pretty cool. Doesn't help that I have next to no defense, but also, ugh, I hate starting as Thief. It feels awful too. But hey. Not a big deal, I'll beat it. Well, he does spam Lightning Slam though. He can, I should say. I'll try killing Ornstein this time, first this time. Yeah. Smo is so much, it's just easier. Our poise broken. Wow. are the permanent sin. I wouldn't care. I'd never start as thief anyways. He's just a bad class, generally speaking. His big advantage is the master key, but his big disadvantage is bad stat layout, and it's horrible. Not as bad as sorcerer can be, though. Though his big advantage being master key. What hit me? I couldn't quite tell there, actually. His can be a big advantage on the right runs. I was hoping that having magic damage would actually make me kill Ornstein kind of fast. Definitely not, though. Yeah, exactly, which coincidentally is horrible because it makes him a higher level. Well, no, not quite. If you level resistance, if you want to max all your stats, it makes you a higher level. But otherwise, I guess it's inconsequential. You just start out with low vitality and low endurance for high int, which is not usually what you want. Oh, I guess it's one level for that's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt. It's one level for Great Magic Weapon, which is cool. Wait, one level? Starts with 14 int, yeah. Also, killing Ornstein first is a real pain. Killing him second is also a real pain. It's like a lose-lose. Wow, okay. Yeah, I dodged that. Ugh, AoE. Also, I have no idea what's going on with my PlayStation 4. It's still doing that disc thing. It's like it's sort of broken, but I hope not. I don't know, I still think Hunter might be one of the best starting, or it might be probably my favorite, if not the best starting class in general. Good dex, good enough strength. Starts with a bow. Decent endurance. Wow, fast charge. Okay, Smo. DS3 did what? Did not include. Oh, that. I couldn't care less about that. Ornstein's armor is ugly, anyways. So, oh well. Granted, I think most armor is ugly, so. But then again, Dark Souls 3 also had cloth physics, which is maybe a big deal to some people. The worst part is, if I take it slow enough, I could wow! He repositioned himself by pulling up his weapon to strike me, and that ended up moving my roll. I would disagree still that armor's irrelevant after that point. It could still totally save you. To just save you from maybe one hit instead of 3 to 5. But yeah, I get the idea though. Well, you got to imagine, part of it comes down to your base defense too, right? Also, my base defense is pretty low right now, because I don't have humanity. But, I guess, so say like soul level 1, then armor would be important, but again, why would you be soul level 1 anyways? You'd want some endurance to even have armor to wear. I don't know. Maybe less so in Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 3 armor, I would say, is pretty much always important to have. Just due to the way it's percentage based and a flat reduction. Well, not flat, but formula reduction after the percentage. It's weird. I don't remember where I died. Oh, right here. Smo is really charge happy today, isn't he? No, no. It's 3 hits to stagger. Really? That's it? I wasn't a huge fan of SL1. I enjoy it, but it limits base level. I think is a bit better. It limits your weapon choice a bit too much, and the 3 levels or so, 3 to like 6 levels or whatever, isn't enough to actually make that big a difference on your base defense. To give you a much better option or weapon choice. And sometimes you don't even have access to pyromancy that way. Yeah, but Giant's Hammer is able to be used by any class. It doesn't have to be SL1. Base level works fine for that if you want to use it. That's still an option. And maybe not Sorcerer. I don't know what the strength requirement is. Is it 16? Yeah, but other classes can two-hand it too. Oh, I thought I was gonna roll that. Ooh. If anything, I think Sorcerer and maybe one other class might not be able to two-hand it, but most classes can two-hand it from the start. Because the only requirement is enough strength, really. And if it is 16, then that's 11 needed, which means even Deprived can. Sorcerer can't, Thief can't. I'm trying to think, probably Wanderer might not be able to, but also might be able to because it's just a really good starting class too. I don't know. Just gives you so many more options. Like having that bit more dex. Having a decent basis for dex really gives you so many more weapon options. Maybe not so much in the strength variety, but still. Man, I used to be so much better at this fight. It's crazy. Back when I was doing fist only. All you have to do is circle strafe or Ornstein to kill him. And he's dead. Or not. Trying to rush it. I'm gonna get hit just because I forced that. Spider Shield's nice. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was not a worthwhile heal at all. You know what? I'm just gonna come back to this. Battle Axe is so sweet. Man, it's such a good start. This should be good for a heal, I think. Yeah. Though I gotta say, I have a way more respect now for Warpick. I really underestimated that weapon. Yeah, okay, game. This'll be easy. I can do this part. Just don't play it stupid. Yeah, look at that. Poise breaks so easily. Just do your overhead. Thank you. Holy moly, that still hit me. That was stupid of me. Warpick's very good. Part of it is the damage multiplier on it. Because it casts, like, at straight sword, straight sword levels worth of damage. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Gotta find a place to heal because of that one. Sweet. Anywhere is the place to heal now. No, yeah. I think I could do a base level Castus run. Well, no, I know I could do a base level Castus run. I don't think I know in that case. If I can make it to ONS with fist only, I can kill them. Because I got them almost to phase 2, right? I got them like... It's either... It was like halfway. Over halfway at least. So... It would just be a matter of getting back into the hang of fighting them for an hour plus time. An hour plus in terms of time. Castus only would be good. You should do it. It won't be as bad as you think, I'd say. Especially if you can upgrade it. It would be easier than a Dragon Bone Fist run. By a long shot. By virtue of the fact that not only do you not need as much strength, you can do strength and dex, but you also don't need anywhere near as much endurance. Plus you can buy them, they're really cheap. And they scale quite well, actually. I want to say they cap in the 300s for damage. 3 to 400. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh well. Just don't play it stupid. Just don't do your charge right now, pretty much. Get far enough behind the pillar, and then heal. The Crest of Champions. Because if you mean that, yeah, that makes it really easy. Covenant at Champions thing. But to do that, you could easily just farm, I don't even remember his name. Explorer Rohan or whatever. Adventure, whatever his name is. Hey, by the way, I unlocked Humanity. That's pretty sweet. It was cool. I did that for my... I think I mentioned this on the Discord before. I did that for my Agape Ring run, which was a co-op focused low soul memory and by fourth low soul level run. In the end, it was dual stance fist with full what were the guys that wielded Orma and Reeves? It was all of their armor, insolent armor or whatever. It was that full set, or if not that full set, most of that full set, along with just bare fists. 24. But yeah, it's really cool. You see, like, this was something that Crypto Milk referenced. He brought up if I were to summon somebody for ONS, who would I summon, right? Because summoning Solaire would be like I wouldn't go Solaire. That would be the pointless route, right? He wouldn't live long enough to make enough of a difference, I would say. Or else I would face tank everything and distract for him. But if I were to bring another person along, first of all, it would increase their HP by like 50%. That's a lot. It would have to be somebody that I could trust to last another... Oh, that looked really weird. To last so long? They'd have to last, be able to last an hour or two. Which I don't know about that. I don't know if I would trust anybody to do that. But hey. I guess pulling aggro could be nice. You could easily... I wouldn't say you could stun lock somebody, because you couldn't. Or one of them. You still wouldn't be able to do that, but... being able to pull aggro could be useful. But then just one wrong move from one person would just mean you're stuck with an even harder fight if they die, but you don't want to give up. So you would give up. There's no reason not to. Oh hey, I actually have a divine weapon for this area. I don't think I'm going to go through it still. Like the normal route. Yeah. Yeah, because it would be. You see, it would be Ornstein killed first, which seems kind of crazy to think still, because that's more HP total. But not have. Wow, look at that! A skull lantern. I haven't gotten one of those in ages. Haven't needed one of those in ages either. Just realized I haven't killed Capra Demon yet, so. As a distraction, they could be nice, but they would have to distract for like an hour and a half. Which is a long time to ask somebody to do anything. Pinwheel's an interesting first boss, because if you do him first, he's got a bit of challenge. Like, he can actually hurt you. You know? Wow, they're going ham on me, aren't they? Yeah, okay. So, like, I'm thinking, I don't think I could trust might not be the right word, but I don't know if I could take anybody with me. I don't know if anybody, not to say that they aren't good enough, but I can only last like 45 minutes on 20 Estus, no humanity. Of course if I had 99 humanity, yeah I would, but I could do it, but I can survive only like 45 minutes. A distraction would help a lot, yeah, but I don't know if it would help enough, is my point, really. To extend the fight the first phase an extra 45 minutes, or 30 minutes, just to have it be a one-on-one. It'd be really easy to fight that one, but, ow, this really hurts. But I'd also have to trust the person to, you know, not die to Smo. Which shortcut? You mean the Taurus Human shortcut? Eh. I don't want to. I don't want to get toasted. I know I won't necessarily get toasted by the Drake. I don't even think he's there. Yeah, but why not reactivate him? I'm rambling anyways. I'm not paying much attention to the game. That's really why. It happens. Oh, the glitch? No, I'm not doing that. I have no reason. It's a pointless glitch that I would not like to use. I may try it someday, but not right now. If I can pull it off consistently, I'll practice it some, maybe off stream or something, but if I can pull it off consistently, I might add it to my route, only because if going by the world records, well, I don't know if that's a glitch or just sequence breaking, technically, I don't know. But, he jumps, he takes a fast way through, I don't remember where he goes. Oh yeah, he does Duke skip, so I don't see why I couldn't do this skip. Oh, I can do send skip easily. I've done it, I used to do it all the time. I just stopped doing it. Because I had no reason to. The only reason why I do it now is if I need a weapon that's in Sen's Fortress. I know you can do it. I think the R2 can. Right? Well, the thing is, what do you mean if glitches aren't going to help me if I want world record, if I'm going for a glitchless world record, you know? Which I am. I swear you can get this. Oh, yeah, there we go. I know it's normally the jump attack, but for some reason I thought it wouldn't work. See, grabbing like consumable souls generally doesn't help early game. You'll get a few extra levels, but... Yeah, right, exactly, glitchless. See that? I know I can't wear it, but there we go. Run invalidated. Too late, gotta restart. glitchless isn't actually a real category, any percent glitchless, but there's a guy that has a run of it that holds a record of 53 minutes plus some change, and I would like to beat that at some point, if possible, which I have the advantage of being on the remastered version. So, technically, I probably could claim the world record kind of easily. Oh, I mean, I've still got to shave off 26 minutes. I'm trying to think what I would do, right? What even left is there? Besides just optimization of my route, but his route's just better. Which is sad because, wow, I got bled. I had a feeling that might happen. I hate these dogs with no poise. And of course, I can't have poise. I swing over them. Isn't it great having a whip? There we go. Because his route's a bit different, first off. He goes through Berg, and I want to say he equips... I think he equips Halberd a bit later than I do. Plus he didn't die, like 3 to 4 times. He also did a couple skips that I didn't do. He does Ceaseless Skip, which I wouldn't say would be allowed, and he also does Duke Skip, which I wouldn't allow, because I wouldn't allow any sort of skips. Yeah, of course. But remember, it's a +9 weapon that is going against an area that shouldn't even have +6. So of course it can do damage. Still not great. Funny enough. Wow. Don't you love having no poise? What, the whip? You've never upgraded the whip? Whip run would be easier than a case disc run, probably. Well, I don't know. No, probably not. If case disc, which it does, if case disc caps anywhere near what the whip does, case disc is easier. So, I redact that statement. I hope you've been grabbing the whip. On each playthrough, at least. Because if not, then you've got quite a few playthroughs ahead of you. I know you had to restart and all anyways, but still. Good. I would assume that you're grabbing every weapon that's on the map each playthrough. Just gotta make sure you aren't missing some. Which I doubt you are, but you never know. Oh, so you already have them all? And that's a lot of room to take up. That's 770. Well, do you have 7 of every item or 7 of every upgradable item? Like a multi-path item. Oh, I only need 1? Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm assuming you're not trading for materials, because that would make it a bit too easy now. Oh. Sorry, I got like a notification for some reason. Who knows? Anyways. I don't see why you would do trading anyways. That would just be such a cop-out, you know? I don't even know what to work on. I guess just faith. We're almost to WOG levels, which will be nice. Oh, which means I have to go kill Priscilla. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sweet. For a couple for slabs, yeah. But you also get 3 slabs per playthrough, which means, for the standard route minus twinkling weapons, that's, I don't know, I'd say probably 80 slabs. And you have a chance of up to 13 per run. If you get extremely lucky, it's not that bad. I don't really know what to do. Eventually they stop. It's just like a shredder down there. Oh yeah, you're collecting rings too? Okay. Then yeah. So that could just be a run after you've already gotten all the slabs you need. You know, I should probably just quit out. I hate these skeletons. I hate that they have a role, really. Like, the one that Demon Souls skeletons had. It was annoying in Demon Souls too, but at least they were trivial to kill. Even through just your fist. They were that weak to strike damage. Oh well. Yeah, wow. This is a bit, underwhelming, to say the least. Oh well. It's a 2 cycle. Wow. Yeah, he should break so that he spawns all of his, ghosts together. Which means I've got to kill him now. There we go. We're good. The katana ones were cool. Like the double katanas. The red-eyed ones, I guess you could say. They were pretty good soul farm. Well, maybe not great soul farms, but they were sweet looking. The gold ones were kind of annoying, the ones with the giant swords. Because they like to put them on tiny pads. That was really my complaint about them. Not even the enemy, it's just where they put them. Very strategic enemy placement. Especially in all of the Shrine of Storms. That's all. I mean, of course, enemy placement would always be that, but it was very, I don't know how I'd put it, but there's no way you're gonna go extremely fast unless you really know what you're doing in Shrine of Storms. Oh yeah, it really had a... It was really kind of awkward with its upgrade paths. Because it was Blade Stone, the pure Blade Stone, I think, right? It was really rare. It was...
No,
Sweet. By the way that this game puts it, you have to do, or the run puts it, you have to do blind, tomb, which is an interesting choice. World Tendency is a cool idea. It would make me want to play offline even more, though, if that's possible. Just because, I don't want other people messing with my world tendency. I would have it set up how I want. And the way that it worked with PSN Active was not something I was a fan of. I'd rather have complete control over it. Wow, these guys are really annoying together. Mainly the mace guy, the other guy not so much, but... I've lost track of where I am and where they are, so that's sweet. There they are. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. PRY was really... Well, no. It wasn't too hard to maintain. Just don't go human. That's all you had to do. Well, not all, but part of it. If you didn't go human... Which, again... You became human if you killed a boss, but... Just kill yourself in the, Did it count if you killed yourself in the Nexus? Just kill yourself in the Nexus? Wouldn't that fix your problem? I don't know if that's the case, I don't quite remember, but I know it's somewhere around here. It's... there it is. No. Where are you? There it is. Thank you. I don't like this. Holy cow. Why did I come in the back way, actually? Yeah, why did I come in the back? I could die right now if he just crushes me. No, he didn't. Lucky me. There we go. One down. Give me a chunk. Sweet. Whoa, that has range on it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, why'd you keep going human? Just gotta deal with the 50% health. Flame Lurker was cool. I didn't struggle too much with him, actually. I didn't play Demon Souls first, to be fair, but he didn't take too many tries. I played Dark Souls first, but he really didn't take all too many tries. It's a good fight. I like most of the fights in Demon Souls, though. It has some of my favorites in it, being the Adjudicator. It also has some of my least favorites, to be fair. But did I only aggro one, or did I aggro both? I've aggroed both, but they are bottlenecked. But I can't hit them here. Okay, sweet. Don't you love being outranged by an axe, even though the whole point of a whip is to have range? I guess if I really wanted to, just could climb the ladder and hope that they follow. Yeah, this whip is, or this mace is hurting way more than the axe is. Ladder. Just climb the ladder and then have them follow. Red dragon. Oh. Oh, he followed me faster than I thought he would. God dang it. Can I have force right now? That's all I want. No. Oh my god. Super armor or something? Stumble mechanics. Sweet. And the giant. Archer. Nope, not what I wanted. Not at all what I wanted. And I plummeted. Sweet. This isn't terribly annoying at all, by the way. No, this is just great. Just a blast. I think I got staggered there, so I actually had less of a stun animation. I love fighting in close quarters when I can't see anything. Especially against two enemies at once. With a weapon that bounces on all the walls. Anyways, I'm just complaining now. Nobody wants to hear it anyways. But I want WOG, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, especially this hallway right here. Oh, okay. Oh, you have heal. Is that an AoE heal or just, no, it's not. Sweet. I love this guy with the mace. He does so much damage. It's lovely. Oh, just turn my back to you. For no reason. Okay. Well, actually, because I lost lock on, but still. Finally, I can kill one of them. Jesus. Wow. Whatever. I don't agree with that at all. Anyways, We'll stop talking about this terrible fight. Ooh, just bouncing on all the walls. There were... I don't quite remember where we were at, really. Tower of Latria had some cool stuff. Not really great bosses. Fool's Idol was cool, but otherwise, Man-Eaters was alright. The final boss there was kind of a bore, but his idea was supposed to be PvP and I played offline, so that's pretty much why. The old hero, was he was Shrine of Storms, right? Holy cow. What a terrible fight. I think Shrine of Storms is definitely my favorite. Okay, now where is she? I gotta get my bearings on where I am. Let's find the 3 items. 3 items, and then we just go this way. There she is. Jesus, crikey. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't really mention them because 2 of them aren't very good fights, and the other one is cool, but lore-based, so not too meaningful to me. Leroy Clone Garvin. I have no idea what you mean by that. No idea, actually. I'm gonna go by log, but... Oh, what do I need to do? I gotta kill Priscilla before I can use it, but... Oh, you mean like... Leroy was a clone of him? Well, yeah, but... It's just a standard paladin setup. I would agree. That's kind of what I thought you meant, but the one that it really makes me think of is just Velstat from DS2. It's silly how similar they are. There it is. Log would be good. And I can almost use it. What else? Homeward would be nice if I had more slots. And another thing is just that they're both bosses. But, I don't think I need anything else. Why did I thought Force had more uses than that? Wow, she sells great heal excerpt at a very good price compared to... I'll just grab another heal. Do I really want great heal? If I did, I guess I could buy it. And yeah, I would assume that Leroy is a reference. They really like referencing Demon Souls. It doesn't really matter, I'm about to kill her anyways.
Why on earth would you?
I got what I wanted from her. So. Petrus isn't a big deal either. I don't need the humanity from him. So. I'll actually probably just leave him. I know, I'm ruthless when it comes to most NPCs. Like, Andre's one of the few that I'd ever leave alive. He's one that doesn't give me anything I'd want for 99% of my runs. So, unfortunately, he has some of the highest value in this game, and otherwise, everybody else is kind of pointless to leave alive. Giant blacksmith usually isn't. Yeah, that too. He's oh. He hits hard and his attacks come out really kind of stiff in a fast way. It's like even with a good shield, he can easily guard break you. He's kind of a mess of a fight, but also it makes him tough because of that. His shape doesn't help either, which sounds really weird, but he's just kind of a weird shape. Holy cow. Okay. I don't remember being able to see all of the skeletons. Anyways, I'm just gonna go down. Did I get hit multiple times? I'm probably gonna die on my way up, but I don't really mind. Yeah, it's fine. Oh well. I don't have any large or white chunks, I think, yet, so. He's more of a mini-boss, if anything. Even just by the fact that he's a giant. I don't know, let's see. I'll go ahead and give him the large divine ember.
Perhaps I've long dreamed of
I haven't given you this ember in...
splendid.
Oh, I know it does. I'll grab a few of them.
Andre Evastora never disappoints. I assure you.
I don't know if I've heard that dialogue in months. I'm trying to think. I don't even know where most of them are. I know where one is for sure. I could kill the Black Knight. Is the Tomb Black Knight, does he give a blue chunk or a white chunk? I would assume he probably gives white just from the area, but he is also a Halberd Knight. I know that the Axe one gives a white chunk, but... Oop, I missed. Oop, I really missed. Yeah, I know, there's you go up the hill on the side, on the right wall, and then you get ambushed. I know that one. I guess I should grab that one first. I guess I should rest at the tomb when I go there too. Well, I know there's a slab too, because I could just crunch that. Yeah, I knew about the slab. I wonder if I could just like drop off right here and be close. Excuse me? This seems wrong. Go around this. Over here it is. God. That's hard to see. And I should actually kill these guys. How many are there? 2, and then there's like one over here, right? Yeah. Whoa, are there 2 over here? Are there 4 of these guys? Oh, I just have to farm these guys. Because I know they drop chunks. White chunks. White chunks are just so worthless outside of this run. Like, the only time you'd want them is for a challenge run where you're using a divine weapon. Like, you really even need just a divine weapon on a faith build. I guess some people would like them, but otherwise. I'd rather just have a plus 15 with or without buffs. Ooh, that one hurt. Ugh. What terrible range this whip has for being something that's supposed to have decent range. That's gonna hurt. Wow! That killed me. Really? Okay. Whatever. I'm feeling like I'm gonna be ending the stream soon. I'll probably end it in the next 30 minutes. It's kind of how it's just feeling. I'm getting a bit tired. It is like almost 2 a.m. here, so. But I would like to at least level up my weapon some and maybe kill 4 kings. Well, no. I guess just kill Sif, because I'm doing 4 kings first. That was kind of close. So let's see, we want to go through here, and then we want to come down this way. Drop here. I think I went to the effigy shield, not the, dang it, I did. Yeah. Great. Didn't go the right way. Wow, and a dog followed me down. Whatever. It's making me, tempted to just grab the, none of the chunks from this part. I don't know this part blind, I only know the fast path through. There's no reason for me to know where the items are, you know? But I'll try it again. I'll give it another shot. Oh, that almost hit me. I think I want to go this way. No, I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, because I've gone... Wait, no, here's the chunk. I didn't go far enough last time. And now I'm back where I normally would be on the fast path. Because here's the hole. Ooh, I almost missed that. Well, oh, I didn't place the Lord Vessel. Ugh. Well, actually, then I think I might just call it there. I'm gonna go upgrade my weapon, but I think well, no, I'll go fight Sif as well, but... That's fine, I'm not going back for that chunk. It's too dark. No reason to search for it. I don't know where it is already, so... It doesn't matter enough to me, you know? At least not tonight. But I guess I'll go give Sif... I don't have 20,000 souls. Oh, wait, I killed Capra. Never mind, I have the souls. Okay. Sweet. And level up. Wow, it's still just terrible. 314 though. I'll go kill Sif and then I'll call it a night. I might look up where the chunk is, so that I'm not just wading through darkness, if that makes sense. So this is a way less, I wouldn't even say stressful, because it's not really stressful, but way less tedious. You know, I have another heal, so I don't need Great Heal Excerpt. Wow, I was expecting him to turn. I predicted too hard. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. 2,000 souls isn't enough to really mean anything. But I'll do it. One more hit. Sweet. I don't expect Sif to be hard, as they never are. Oh. Sweet, yeah. Nope. Not what I wanted. I think I lost this pickup. Whatever. Not a big deal. I don't mind it that much. I don't have any use for Demon Titanite anyways. If that was the catch pole, that'd be funny. I've still got to do a playthrough with that, so that'll be a good time. There's still so many good weapons that I have to play through with. It's crazy. I've done a lot of the bad weapons too, because I've done all of the whips, and I've done one dagger. That's crazy to think that I've only done one dagger. Wait, I opened that? Eh. It is. It's just split damage with low scaling but high base AR. Medium to high weight with a bad R2, but a good running attack because it's a halberd. No, Notched Whip is good. It's like barely any AR loss. If any AR loss, it might even be better. It's almost the same damage as the whip, but also has bleed, which can add a bit of, which can be nice. The Guardian Tail is useless. Should be what you say. You lose out on roughly 50 damage at plus 15 at 40 dex just to have poison. It's terrible. Yeah, and it doesn't weigh 1.5, it weighs 5, so you're gaining 3.5 extra weight just to deal less damage. I don't understand the whip. Basically, they gave it higher AR, which is normally what you'd want, even with lower scaling. You want slightly higher AR for slightly lower scaling, because of how scaling works. But they actually hit its scaling enough that for once, and didn't give it enough AR for it to matter. For once that it just wasn't better. That's one of the ways that a reinforced club is so good. Like why it's better than the club. It's got higher base damage, but lower scaling. But the base damage is high enough that it's just always better. Plus it has bleed. The only downside is its durability is incredibly low. Come on, Sif. Man, I love that spin attack. Once I finally learned how to dodge it, which was forever ago, but it's so nice knowing how to dodge that attack. Why? Oh. Really? Sometimes Sif doesn't want to play along. So, the Gwyn fight on this one is gonna be probably a bit of a drag. Just gonna go ahead and heal. I'll take the hit. Not worth it, but... Okay, I don't know if that's like supposed to combo, but if it is, that is a really cool like obviously it's not because you have iframes when you get hit by the first attack. But I wonder if that combos at high poise, because that would be awesome. Yeah, so basically it's going to be a drag or it's going to be pretty sweet. Either A, I'm going to parry, and it's going to be a real drag, like I did with all my whips on my normal playthroughs. Or I'm just not going to parry, and it'll be interesting, but tough. I would say probably tough at least. Alrighty. And Beastmaster title, or Beast Tamer title, almost achieved. I was gonna say achieved when I landed that R2, but I didn't, so... I guess... Boo. What does Sif unlock? Oh yeah, another ring slot, that's right. I guess blue tier stone for now. Alrighty. Well... It's just how aggressive he is. He's only really hard if you're not in sync with him. I would say not so much just if you parry, but because if you get out of flow, he's got so much advantage over you with being high attack speed, high damage, and there's something else I was gonna say. High poise damage. So it's really hard to escape and get back in sync. But definitely. Oh, whoops. He's still one of my favorite fights, so he's really good. Plus, I always treat him wrong, like, when I'm going for parries. For some reason, to me it feels like his thrust attack shouldn't be parryable, even though it very much so is. Hey, I have enough for WOG. Now it's just a matter of killing Priscilla. Anyways, I'm going to call it there for the night. I streamed for a good 3 hours, I would say, at least. So, 3 to 4 hours, maybe? I don't know. So, I had fun. That was actually great. I need to make a list of what all bosses I've killed, but thanks for watching, at least. Yeah. I know I got complaining near the end, but otherwise, it was fun. Who knows? I'll stream some other time. See ya. Thanks for watching.